So this is part two on this analogy of us being like a puppy. In part one, I talked about this concept of having a dog, having a pet. And many times when you have to give them a shot or you have to lock them in their cage, they whine and complain and they're confused about, don't you love me? Why are you doing this to me? And many times we're like that with God when we go through trials, when we go through tribulations. Furthermore, I like to think about the idea of, it's tax season, right? And so, I'm doing my taxes. My wife is doing our taxes. And sometimes we're going through stressful times in our life, whether we're doing taxes or we're doing difficult things. And our dog doesn't really understand what's going on. So they're just kind of relaxing. They're just kind of doing their thing. They have no complaints. And it's interesting because I think about how I oftentimes, when things are going on, I'm trying to micromanage God. I don't know how to do the things that God does, but I'm still trying to give him advice in my prayers. I'm always like, God, maybe you should do this. Maybe you should do that. If you answer this prayer this way, that would be really great. I'm trying to micromanage God. And think about the things that I try to do with God is almost like if my dog try to do my taxes, right? If he just saw us doing our things, hey, maybe you guys should do the taxes this way. Maybe you should do that and make this financial decision. It's just silly. It's comical, right? And so in that same way, I think that it can be really comical to God when we try to direct him instead of just trusting him and relying on him as the all-powerful master planner to direct our lives. And my challenge for you today is to do just that. Instead of trying to micromanage God, trust him that he has a plan for you.